So I thought I would film my everyday makeup routine. Mind you, this is my everyday, not everyone's everyday. So for some it might seem like a lot of makeup, and for some it might seem like not that much, but that's just life. So first I start off with foundation. I normally don't prime on a regular basis because I forget or I'm lazy. The foundation that I used was the Nars All Day Luminous foundation, and I'm actually don't have the bottle because they're samples. Because how am I supposed to know what color's mine unless I've tried it? So I used a mixture of New Orleans and Benares. Benares is a little dark and New Orleans is a little, it oxidizes a little quickly, but mixed together they seem to be okay. But I'll have to make Sophie's choice once I actually get around to buying one, because you know I ain't buying two. So I spread that all over my face, and then for my under eye concealer I used Old Faithful MAC Pro Longwear concealer. This concealer is just the most reliable under eye concealer that has ever existed in all of time. And when I'm doing my everyday makeup, I need it to pretty much last all day at work and then probably a considerable amount of time after that. So it needs to not move. And the Pro Longwear does a really good job of that. Also, spoiler alert, I love this foundation. The Nars All Day Luminous, it's gorgeous. So I do that, and I kind of put it under my eye and a little bit along my jaw and the middle of my forehead. And down my nose today, I actually used the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Toffee. And I don't normally use a different under eye concealer from the one down my nose, but I guess I was just feeling it today because that's what I did. So I kind of blend those in. And then I'll set those light areas with the Ben Nye banana powder. And I'll do that with like just a poof to really press it into the concealer. Then I kind of wipe away the excess of the banana powder because I wouldn't just want powder deposits sitting on my face. And then I got tired of looking at myself without eyebrows on, so I put those on. And I used the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. And I'm not really that fussy with making my eyebrows perfect. I just need them to exist on my face. So that's what I did. I made them exist. I used the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation Stick to contour in the shade Espresso. This is my jam when it comes to a kind of more natural looking contour. It's just dark enough that it's definitely contrast to my skin, but it blends really easily. So I'm all about that. And I kind of put it on the sides of my nose, along my jaw, and on my forehead a little. Then I blended that out. My favorite brush to blend that out is the Real Techniques Expert Fates brush because it's flat. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of flat. It's just the perfect shape to fit in your cheekbone. So really all about that. And then I like to set my contour with the Sleek Face Contour Kit in dark with the dark shade in it because that's a good match. Once I finish with my face, like my foundation and my concealer and my contour, I like to take my face powder, which in this case was the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Dark Deep, and a big old brush, and I just blend. I blend like my life depends on it. I blend for days. I blend my whole face because I don't want to go out with too sharp of a contour line, and I just feel like if you really blend and buff, once those things have already been set, your face kind of melts into looking right, and nothing's too harsh, and your foundation's blended, and your powder's blended, and everything looks natural. Well, not natural, but you know what I'm saying. You feel me. You dig. So once I've buffed the life out of my face, I went in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light. And this is the highlighter that I use on my face when I don't want just a stripe of glittery glistening on my cheeks. It's really, really natural. It's really subtle, but it does make a difference, and it does make your face look lit from within, which I'm all about. So I put that on the high points of my cheeks, down my nose, in the middle of my forehead, and just under my contour as well. And then I went ahead and put on some blush. So for blush, I used MAC's Raizin blush, which I think is one of the most flattering blushes for deep skin tones that exists. And I don't like too much. I want it to look very subtle, but I want to add a little bit of color to my face. And that does a good job of doing that. So there's that. In terms of for everyday for my eyes, I like it to remain relatively neutral. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm doing my everyday makeup look, I don't like a deep smoky eye. That's just my personal preference. If you like it, you do you. I support you. I salute you. So I went in with this orangey shade from Inglot. This one right here. I don't know what it's called. It's in the pan. I'll link it down below. And I went in with that in my crease. And then I took this palette from Wet n Wild, which is the Naked Truth palette. And I took this bottom crease color, which is kind of a shimmery brown. And it's really, really, really close to my skin tone. Like, on my eye, it might as well be my skin tone with little flecks of gold. So I put that all over my lid because it's super subtle, but it's still eyeshadow. In my crease, I just put this color. It's called the Definer. It's the dark brown in the middle there. And it's a really, really nice, cooler tone, deep brown. And I just put that on the outer corner of my eye and blended it out to the high heavens. And that was it for my eyeshadow. I keep it real simple. Keep it 100. I don't know why I said that. Don't keep it 100. I don't. It's just eyeshadow. Then I go in with my eyeliner. My eyeliner is the Wet n Wild Liquid Liner. Is this Wet n Wild? Is this Wet n Wild? I don't think it's Wet n Wild. It's NYC. It's all wiped off, so I can't tell. But it's NYC, the liquid liner. And I add some liner, as one does. For mascara, I use a coat of Benefit the Real. And then I use the Tarte Best in Faux fiber lashes on top. And then another coat of Benefit the Real. And that's it for my face. For my lipstick, I use also a fairly subtle color. So I used MAC lip liner in Cork to line the outer parts of my lips. And then on the actual lips themselves, I use this Wet n Wild lipstick called Sandstorm. And it's just a really nice, warm, orangey brown. That's my face, folks. This makeup look will, no joke, last me all day long. All day long. I might have to powder or blot once in between, but I could legitimately have this on in the morning and go out at night. So that's great. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this everyday makeup look. Let me know down below if there's any other videos that you want to see, because I'm always open to suggestions. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. See your face lately. Kiss me in my dreams.